Nanach, Nachman, Nachman. Sichos Haran. The conversations of Rabbainu. Nanach, Nachman, Nachman. 226. Reish Chafaf. Pam achas psachat tomer. One time Rabbainu laughed and said, Im hayu menichim likonis meis echad beina machakrim. If they would allow one dead person to go in between the scientists, the philosophers, when they're sitting and they're analyzing with their wisdoms, all their wisdoms would be nullified. It would just take one dead guy. We're going to speak now about the advantages of isolating and speaking privately with God. 227. I found a Torah written by other Hasidim of Rabbi Nachman. It is better that the hisbodedus, the seclusion with God, should be outside the city, in a place where there's grass. Because the grass helps, it causes that one's heart is aroused. 228. I heard in the name of Rabbi Nachman that he said, certainly there are good people in the world, even though they do not do hisbodedus. I call them plightis. They're all in this, like, astonished, and they're confused, and suddenly, when Mashiach comes, the Yikol some, and he's going to call them, they'll be all mixed up and confused. We, the ones that are doing this spoilers, secluding ourselves with God, we're going to be like a person that just woke up fresh from his sleep. His mind is calm and yusheves, everything is settled. So too, we're gonna be all put together when Mashiach calls for us. And that means not necessarily you have to wait till Mashiach comes. That means whenever there's a calling of Mashiach in the world, when there's a great shefa, a great awakening of Mashiach, we're going to be in tune with that. We ride with that. Nanach, Nachman. 229. Shamati b'shmo, shoyu medabi mecho mibnei anu'im, vayi mechaziko so mod bizbodedus v'sicha beino levein kono. The Lashon Shemedabim Bo Kedar Kozal. I heard in the name of Rabbi Nachman that he was once speaking with a young fellow, and he was strengthening him tremendously about this issue of doing hisbodedus, secluding oneself with God, and conversing privately with your Creator in your own language. This was his way of Nanach, Nachman, Nachman, may his memory be blessed. Amen. So Rabbainu told this young fellow that originally the main prayer was this, how everyone would converse and speak to God what was on his heart in the language that he spoke. Like the Rambam says in his laws of prayer, that the Rambam says this very clearly, that's what the prayer started off to be, a person's own conversation with God. Because originally this was the main tefillah, the main prayer. But afterwards, the men of the great assembly, they saw that not everyone was able to do this properly. So they canonized a whole tefillah, a whole prayer, how to pray. Ein Sham. אבל קופון המדינה זהו עיקר התפילה. על כן גם עכשיו שמספרים סדר התפילה שתקנו אנשי קדוש גדולה, טוב מאוד לאדם להיות רגיל לספר לפני השם יזבח תפילוס ותחינוס ובקשוס מליבו בלשון שמבין שיזכהו השם יזבח לעבודתו באמס. So in any event, this is the tefillah that we have to do. We have to do what the Anshe Knesset of those men of the great assembly gave us to say the tefillos. But even still, we should always go back to do the original tefillah, to speak to Hashem in our own language, that we should merit to serve Him in truth, because this is really the main prayer, like we said before. ועין במקום אחר בכמה מקומות בדברינו כמה האדם צריך להגל עצמו לחזק עצמו בהנהגה זו שעל ידי זה דייקה בו כל הצדיקים במדרגות המים של הנצח. And in a different place, we explained how much a person has to really work hard to get used to and to strengthen himself in this holy custom of speaking to God in your own language. And this was the way of all the tzaddikim, how they attained everything they achieved. Nanach, Nachma, MeUman.